Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, I got a really fun video for you today. I really appreciate all the help that everyone's given and advice and everything from the community. And I have finalized my first CGC submission. And this submission is completely full of all things for my personal collection. So it's not anything that I'm really looking to sell or anything like that. I'm submitting this first submission as suggested by a lot of my friends is, hey, submit the things that you want to keep. You know, as long as the value is right and you're getting it cheaper this way than if you had to buy the slab, at least in what you think. And in this video too, guys, I'm going to tell you what I think it is. And so when these come back in a year, sad days. Maybe they'll come back sooner, right? But when these do show back up, we'll be able to look back at this video and see how good I did. All right. So let's get on into this. First up here, we have the Spectacular Spider-Man 189. And I was kind of unsure on this one. There's a slight scratch on the foil there. Just a slight one. But I'm trying to grade harsh. So I gave it a 9.2 to a 9.6 because I'm not quite sure how bad they're gonna grade a scratch on the thing there. And then we have a Batman 500. What did I say that was? The Batman 500. I said that was a 9.6 to a 9.8. So there's the Batman 500. And then there was this super clean copy of Superman 82, and I said that the Superman 82 was a 9.8. I said I think that's a perfect copy. I think it's a 9.8. And there's two of these. These are the Web of Spider-Man 100. Here's the other copy. Web of Spider-Man 100, and I said Web of Spider-Man 100. I said one I was for sure was a 9.8, and the other one I said was a 9.2 or 9.4. Alright, and then we have an Amazing Spider-Man 365 here. First appearance of my favorite character, the Spider-Man 2099 Miguel O'Hara, and I said this was a 9.4 to a 9.6. And then there's three copies of this. It's cable number 1. And also, this submission is all stuff that you don't press or doesn't need a press. So it's cable number 1. So that's part of the reason the cables got in here, because they got this popped out nameplate. And the third cable number 1. And I said that one of them was definitely a 9.8. I said one I thought was a 9.6 or a 9.8, and the other I thought was a 9.4 or 9.6. Then we have the we have Spider-Man 2099 number 1, and there's a color break and spine tick there, the color break and spine tick there. So I give it a 9.0 or a 9.2, and he's my favorite character, so that's why I'm sending it in. It's my best ungraded copy, and I have a reader copy that's super beat up, and I have a newsstand that I looked at and just, yeah, I don't think it's worth grading, at least not right now. Maybe if the prices jump up, I might get it safely in a slab. And this one, the Doom 2099 number 1, I said this one's a 9.6. Just because there's the ever slightest rubbing on there on the silver, and you can see kinda it like in the light. You have to look just right, and so I mean maybe they'll give me a 9.8, guys, and they'll like not see it, but I thought everything else is perfect on it, so there's that. And then this one, the Sabretooth number 1, it'd be his first title ever. And I said it's a 9.8. I did not think it was anything lower. If I even thought it had anything wrong with it, I wouldn't send it in. because the value on that one's really low. But Sabretooth's one of my favorite characters, so, and I just love that front cover. I want it protected. And then we have this Mighty Thor #1, and I said that's a 9.4 to 9.6, because I don't know how bad they're going to grade this extremely millimeter-sized corner-breaking crease. The piece is still attached, it just breaks color. So I don't know, 9.4, 9.6 maybe. And that was not super of the value. I think people are gonna like the movie, and that eventually, long term, 10 years, it's gonna be worth having submitted. And it's another one of those ones that it doesn't need a press. There's nothing, so I should send it in. And then these two, you don't press these either. Is this the copy? Yeah, so this is the copy. One of these, it has some rippling on the. So I don't know if you've ever seen a Batman 497 before, but it has I don't know, it's like cardboard-ish, kinda, maybe not, like really thin cardboardish material here over the rest of the picture, and the picture's underneath. You can kind of lift it up, and this one, it just has some rippling. Yeah. So I said this one was a 9.0 to 9.2, and there's this other Batman 497, and I said this one was a 9.4 to 9.6. And yeah, that's another, like, one of those ones that's from my childhood, and might not be of the value, but I'm getting it graded because I personally want it in a slab, and I think it would look cool. Like I said, it's kind of a personal submission, my first one. So we got the Hawkman #1 here, and I'm not sure how they will grade this one. Just, there's not really anything wrong with it. I think there was like slight scratch somewhere. Why did I not say 9.8? I forget now. Oh, I see. There's kind of a cut in the paper. It's actually a rip, or at least a color breaking crease. I didn't want to mess with it at all to find out, and so I gave it a 9.4 to 9.8, depending upon, like, how mean they want to be, I guess. And that's one that my kid wants graded, and I also have to agree with him. I think it would look really cool in a slab. So I send in so many books that at a certain point, to send a couple that just like my kid or me are like, that's cool, why not? And there's this Amazing Spider-Man 400. What is it? I read it earlier. Death in the Family. Super cool. I said 9.4 to 9.6. Just because it's old and should have been in a thing a long time ago, probably. Like, there's not really anything wrong with it. They might even give me a 9.8. I don't know. Like I said, I was trying to be harsh on the grading, so when they come back in a year and I'm looking at this, and it'll hopefully be higher, and that'll make me happy, right? Okay. And so then we have this Venom #1, and I said it's a 9.6 to 9.8. One of those things where once I got it out and upon closer inspection, it's not even anything caused by a person. It's literally just that the cover's so hard, when they put the staple in, it kind of slightly wrinkled the paper. And so, yeah, I said 9.6 to 9.8 because hopefully CGC, knock on wood, hopefully CGC is smart and knows that that's a manufacturing defect and has nothing to do with anyone having imparted damage upon the book. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I get a 9.8 out of that one. That'd be really cool. Venom's one of my favorite characters, and that's another book from my childhood, and I'm just like, yeah, that'd be awesome. This one, This one's sort of this is the last one in the batch, and it's definitely a personal submission. I want it in a slab. I don't know if it's really going to be of the value, and it's also sort of one of those like a little bit of a learning experience for me to see. Um, it's the Wolverine 88, and I gave it a 8.0 to 8.5, and this is probably the one I'm the least sure about because I can give it a moment to um, focus and look at. There's, yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of spine ticks on it. It's really clean though, and the colors really pop and stuff. So like, I'm hoping for some, that this, like I said, that's why this one's kind of an experiment, I guess, trying to learn how to grade the lower keys. I feel like I'm pretty confident in grading from 9.0 to 9.8 just because of the fact it's not hard to tell a book that's pristine and doesn't have any damage on it, right? It's when the damage starts getting imparted upon the book that's where my grading starts to get fuzzier, and hopefully as the years go on I get better at that, and that's why it's kind of why I'm submitting that one, so I can kind of get a judge of what does this give you. All right, so that's what I have. The books are gonna be getting shipped off, and that's what I think the grades are today. And we will do a CGC unboxing when they arrive back, and we'll see how close I was. All right. Remember, if you guys like this kind of content and you want to help me out, hey, click the link below and shop on my eBay store. All right. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.